I will start my reading practice from the book Clear Thinking by Shane Parrish. And here we start with chapter 2.1, that is self accountability. I am the master of my fate, I am the captain of my soul by W.E. Henley Invictus. Self accountability means taking responsibility for your abilities, your inabilities, and your actions. If you can't do that, you might never move forward. You might not have someone in your life who holds you accountable, but that doesn't matter. You can hold yourself accountable. Others might not expect more from you, but you can expect more from yourself. No one else need reward or punish you into it. External rewards are nice, but they are optional. You don't need them to do your best. Your honest judgments about yourself are more important than anyone else's. And when you screw up, you should be strong enough to look in the mirror and say, "This was my fault, I need to do better." While you may never have asked for it, you are in charge of your own life and a larger part of your outcomes than you may think. People who lack self accountability tend to run on autopilot. That is the exact opposite of commanding your own life. These people constantly succumb to external pressure, seeking rewards, avoiding punishments, and measuring themselves against other people's scoreboards. They are followers, not leaders. They don't take responsibility for their mistakes. Instead, they always try to blame other people, circumstances, or bad luck. Nothing is ever their fault. Well, I have news for you. It's all your fault. There is always something you can do in the moment today to better your position tomorrow. You might not be able to solve the problem, but your next action will make the situation better or worse. There is always an action you can control, however tiny, that helps you achieve progress. Excuses, excuses. Complaining is not a strategy. You have to work with the world as you find it, not as you would have it be. Jeff Bezos. One Sunday morning early in my career, I arrived at work to find a colleague of mine already there. We were working on a critical piece of software for an upcoming covert operation. He approached me shortly after I sat down at my desk. "That code you were writing was supposed to be done 2 days ago," he said. "The operation is tonight and we can't go without you. We still have to test. You have put the whole thing in jeopardy. People are relying on us." In the post 9/11 world, we were all working non stop and were under a lot of pressure. No one was sleeping more than 5 or 6 hours a night. Our health was questionable as we injected ourselves with coffee and jolt cola once or twice an hour. We were writing complex mission critical software at the lowest levels of the operating system. Difficult stuff even in the best of circumstances. There was no manual for this stuff, and you could not simply Google how to do it. We were breaking new ground, the time pressure didn't help. We were doing all we could, yet it never seemed like enough. And after years of 60-hour week work weeks and constant pressure, our personal and professional relationships were strained and starting to crack. My response felt completely natural, but I had all of these meetings and got pulled into this other project the director said was top priority, and I planned to work on it Friday morning. But the got stuck in the snow and it took 2 hours to get to work. I thought I kept my composure pretty well, but my inner dialogue was even more defensive. It went something like this: "Dude, cut me some slack. It's Sunday. I haven't had a vacation in years. I spend way more time with you than with my girlfriend. I am doing the best I can, and nothing I do ever seems to be enough." So you are telling me this wasn't your fault? He said innocently, setting a trap I didn't see. Look, a lot of stuff came up that I couldn't control. I said, don't worry, I will get it done today. That's bullshit. It's your fault. Stop making excuses. He turned his back and started walking away. Do what needs to be done, or we will have to call off the operation because of you, he said without a backward glance. I suddenly felt energized and not with the positive energy of surging toward a goal. The defaults took control. This was ego defending energy. I was defending my territory, defending my very sense of self. Thank you. That's it for the day.